I went to Haiti in 1983. I hadn't even started medical school. I met the people who would become my best friends and coworkers.
I had never seen such abject misery in my life.
We started going house to house, and people were so sick.
And I thought, how can we get this fixed?
Jim and Paul were constantly going back and forth, and they would borrow things from some of the hospitals.
I would put that medicine in these big suitcases. They usually thought I was a tourist.
As soon as we opened the clinic doors, it was every possible disease you could imagine.
Elle a besoin d'urgence tout de suite. She's dying. I think it's too late.
This was life or death. Getting medicines down there was life or death. And everything was conspiring against us.
The scientific community hated it. They said, it's not sustainable, it's silly, this could never be replicated.
We could not administer the program because we don't have the doctors.
In that script, we are uneducated, of course, stupid.
If you've traveled to rural Africa, you know this. People do not know what watches and clocks are.
None of our patients have died. One person died a few days after starting therapy because we started too late.
It took us from being outsiders right into the middle of the debate.
The results were dramatic and transformative.
We decided this could be something like a movement.
You are accountable to who? People are dying, my brother.
Rwanda is the most dramatic arc to a recovery.
Threats of the deadly Ebola virus landing in the East African region.
All borders are informed and screen anyone coming in Rwanda.
Tout le monde c'est monde. Si moi-même cap vivre jodi am jamais.
To me, this is about hope, and it's about rejecting despair and cynicism.
Cori wrote, "Our film, Bending the Arc, gets its title from a quote by Reverend Theodore Parker, which was later famously paraphrased by Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. While I had heard the MLK quote many times, it was only recently that I read it in its fuller context. As this is an award given by the theologians and communicators, I think it's most appropriate to let one of the greatest religious communicators' words speak, particularly now at this moment in time. Dr. King said, quote, "When our days become dreary and low-hovering clouds of despair, and when our nights become darker than 1,000 midnights, let us remember that there is a creative force in this universe working to pull down the gigantic mountains of evil, a power that is able to make a way out of no way and transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows. Let us realize the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." Unquote, Martin Luther King, Jr. I'm grateful to have made a film about people working in concert with this creative force, pulling down gigantic mountains of evil. Thank you for this beautiful award. Thank you all for your work. May we all continue to help bend the arc together. Cori.